It's out with the old and in with the new at the green side of Glasgow, but in this case, it might be more out with the old and in with the old. The Celtic are looking to bring in 36-year-old Asmir Begovic. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Celtic looking for a replacement on their 36-year-old keeper Joe Hart, and they're going to replace him with a fellow 36-year-old Asmir Begovic. And a bit surprising because Celtic normally like them young, but in this case they've decided to go with Begovic, who is approaching the end of his career. So a strange signing, not a lot of longevity in this if it does happen. I also think Begovic has had his best years easily. Now I know goalkeepers can improve, but Begovic hasn't really been relevant. Maybe like 6-7 years ago, this guy was getting talked up as one of the best goalkeepers in the Prem, but it's been a long time, in my opinion, since Begovic was being spoken about as this great goalkeeper, and it was interesting to see who exactly Celtic are getting.
Absolutely. I mean, pretty much ever since he signed for Chelsea, it's been stop-start, and then, well, he did have a decent spell at Bournemouth, but then there was a lot of loans at Qarabag, at AC Milan, at Everton, where he mustered, 16 appearances in like 4 seasons. That's like Jack Butland.
Yeah, like obviously Joe Hart had an issue as well, and his career was floundering, but he was still getting game time since he left City.
Yep.
Joe Hart was, despite maybe moving down a level or two, Joe Hart was still being the number one. Begovic hasn't really been a regular keeper since probably the 2019 season.
Yeah, 18-19. But saying that, he has played for QPR quite a lot this season, and I mean 39 appearances is quite good. So at least he's got. But is that his level now? Lower end of the Championship. Put it this way, right? If I was a Celtic fan, I wouldn't be too pleased at this.
Well, I think 7 years ago you'd have been delighted.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Again, 36. He will be 37 by the time he joins and the season begins. Right? But for a goalkeeper, it's by no means done. Right? But I think what Celtic expected this summer was like signing a youngish goalkeeper at 25. Like when they signed Barkas and like when they signed Scott Bain, even though they were pretty pissed.
They weren't a Barkas level signing, but someone who's actually good.
Aye.
Someone who's young, someone that. And also, there's no resale value here. We always hear about how Celtic have got this plan where they can bring in players and resell them on. You ain't selling Begovic, no matter how good he is. You're just not going to sell him on in like 2 seasons' time and make big money. It won't happen.
No, he's 37. What would it take to actually be able to sell him on? Nothing. I mean, even if he kept a clean sheet in 38 games, you wouldn't make any money on the guy. So I think Celtic would be disappointed with Begovic, but is he good?
Celtic are signing him, so they won't be disappointed. The fans, they might be.
Yeah, and that's the problem, though. There's a lot of money there, and they're not willing to spend it. And I think that's poor. I mean, is Begovic right now better than Joe Hart? I can't necessarily confirm that. Could you? Would you go out on a limb and say Begovic is better than Joe Hart?
Well, what I would say is he's probably better than Bain and Barkas.
Yeah, and that's
so
going to be
it doesn't really matter if he's better than Joe Hart, because Joe Hart's not going to be there. That is sort of irrelevant. Although what I would say is I don't think Celtic fans would want...
Well, it's relevant to a sense of are you improving on your goal?
I don't think Celtic wants somebody who's worse than Joe Hart, because it's not like he's been fantastic. I think Joe Hart's been mediocre at Celtic.
Yeah, but you sign Begovic, right, and next season, or maybe the season after that, you're looking to replace him already. So, it is what it is. I mean, put it this way, right?
Well, McGregor and Craig Gordon both went into their 40s, didn't they? So...
See, at Bournemouth, he lost his place to Artur Buric in late 2019. That's mental. He lost to a guy that's about, 45? Former Celtic man, by the way. If you didn't know, which most of you would know, but...
I mean, who wouldn't know that?
I think it'd be a lot of people, man. There's a lot of young fans on this channel. I'll let you know. But Begovic, I don't think it's a good deal. Personally, I'm going to go out and say it. I had doubts about Butland as well when Rangers initially signed him, but yeah, incredible deal now. But Butland is 30. I think that is a key difference. So
we're talking 6 years younger, like.
Yeah, but I mean, I had doubts about Butland's quality. I did. I'll admit it. I was like, is it really worth signing this guy on all these wages when we've got a guy like Robbie McCrory sitting there? But that's the problem. Celtic don't really have a guy like that because Robbie McCrory's better than Bain. But Barkas had a good season in the Eredivisie. Could it just be, right, that season where Barkas came in, it was just Celtic were awful.
That was the Lennon season, wasn't it?
Aye, 2021. Could it just be that everything went against Celtic and Barkas is actually a good keeper and that if they played him, he might be good? Or, but see, to be fair though, it was like every other week, man, the guy was making howler after him and Shane Duffy, the Chuckle brothers at the back.
Shane Duffy's a good player as well. I'm not going to say Shane Duffy's the worst defender I've ever seen just because he had a bad season at Celtic.
It was bad though. It was like the Chuckle brothers, man, in disguise at the back.
Oh, Nana's had a shit season at United. Maybe he's a good goalkeeper.
I think he is a good goalkeeper. But apparently, you can't deal with the pressure at United. But can you deal with the pressure at Celtic? I think Joe Hart, he's dealt with the pressure relatively well. I mean, he did blow away a penalty, but then he made a few saves. Is Begovic going to be the difference maker? Celtic fans, leave it in the comments down below. I mean, you've seen them linked with goalkeepers in Turkey and other leagues, like for 5, 6, 7 million. If Celtic do have this war chest, do you know it's about time they actually spent a bit of money?
I don't think it's a bad signing. It's a safe signing.
But no, it is. So it's penny pinching. That's what it is.
It's like you're getting a safe better. You're getting a safe pair of hands. You're getting someone who's an upgrade on the keepers that you'll have for next season. I'm assuming, but it's not going to blow anybody away. I don't think you're going to get Celtic fans rushing out to get Begovic on the back of the shirt. I just don't see that. It's not a signing that you're going to be overly confident about. I don't think you're going to be bragging to people, oh, look at this, we signed Begovic.
You don't see many people floating about, though, with a goalkeeper on the back, do you?
Well, because it would look fucking retarded unless you were in a goalkeeper jersey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though.
So you need the goalkeeper jersey. Although, I can't imagine...
I don't think there's ever name me a good goalkeeping...
But the same goes, I can't imagine you're going to get a goalkeeping jersey and then get an outfield player on it.
I mean, I know
unless you're special.
Yeah, I would say there's been a few good ones over the years, but I would say like when Rangers had the Andy Gorham one, that was a nice one. I just feel like more often than not they're boring.
How many goalkeeper jerseys have you bought?
Nada. No, how many have you bought? Exactly nada.
0.
I just don't really see what warrants.
Do you think it's only actual people that play football and play in nets that would buy a goalkeeping jersey? Or if your favourite player was a goalkeeper?
I mean, it depends.
Like, why have I never bought a Hearts one, considering Craig Gordon's my favourite player? That's strange, actually. I'm going to go out and buy one. Fuck it, I feel bad.
When's the last time you bought a Hearts top?
Not this, last year's. I'll admit. Didn't buy this year's. Wasn't expecting a good season.
But see,
buy one at the end.
It's weird. It's like even if the goalkeeper kit's nice, I think it's the price as well, because I believe they're like the same price, and I think they should be a wee bit cheaper.
I don't necessarily think they should be cheaper, but I mean...
I think they should, because it's not the real... It is the real McCoy, but it's like... It's not really the real... It's like a training kit. Almost.
You could wear it without getting recognised.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
No, I would. I reckon if you've seen somebody with like let's say the Man United goalkeeper shirt, I reckon you might not actually realise it's the goalkeeper shirt.
Well,
I reckon you might walk past someone.
They wouldn't recognise the
No, I mean, I just think you'd maybe walk past someone and like you said, oh look, there's a training shirt he's wearing.
Aye.
You wouldn't actually recognise it's an official kit.
People might just want the and also goalkeeper kits seem just to be long sleeved as well, which people don't like long sleeves. It's all about the short sleeves.
And I don't know, it's a different colour for the rest of the kit. You just don't really associate it with.
No, you don't. But anyway, enough about goalkeeper kits. Will Begovic sign? Would it be a good deal? I mean, I'd probably rate it about like a
5 or 6 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. You're getting a decent goalie and it's for free, but it's not solving the goalkeeping position for me at Celtic long term. Short term,
I think it's a Brendan Rodgers signing.
Yeah. It is.
We always hear how Brendan Rodgers is Premier League proven, and now he's signing a player who's Premier League proven. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, I guess if they save money on the goalkeeping position and, they strengthen other positions, like where do they need to go? Like striker or centre back?
I don't know, you tell me.
You tell me. You're the Celtic man here.
I am the Celtic man.
What?
How am I the Celtic man?
Well, I'm not. That's my point. We're supposed to be a neutral channel, and I'm not gonna cater to the Celtic fans, so you cater to them. Go ahead. See, judging by the Scottish Cup semis, man, I think there's only one Celtic man. It might be me. How much you were getting stuck into them?
It might be you.
Anyway, guys, Begovic signing for Celtic potentially. Till next time, peace.